go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Ran by the receiver. Going up for the first down with a 37. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a run. Running back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. The short completion of the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Caught over the middle. It's Lando. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's a bunt. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They're now throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Powell. Receiver makes the grab. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pulls it in. It's Brown. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Play action here on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes the bunch formation. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense produces 6 points.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Look out, room to run here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important second down play coming up. flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab!
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pop with the receiver. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
First down and 10 now. Boy, snap to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield. It's a bunt. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's a bunt. It's a short completion of a big tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. QB keeps it himself. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
With the catch, it's Gee. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring where their defense is going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Back to throw. It's Powell. Incomplete. He gets hit as he threw the football there on third down. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Gators churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback keeps the football. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Avant. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. They battle back to take the lead. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down there in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution, and come up with 6.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Loses 6. 2nd down coming up.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air. It's Avant. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Pouring open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Rick, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, what job this offensive line did.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Gators. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Gets made on the out route.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Chewing clock with the running game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking tackles. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. To throw, it's a bunt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They'll run the option. Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Their last chance here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's Powell. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll make it into the end zone. The two-point try pays off. They're now up by 1 here in the fourth. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line here. That could set up a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this time it's complete. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's a bunt. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game from 54 yards out. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.